Hey guys, welcome to another short and sharp video. Today we want to have a look at lean manufacturing. In the world of manufacturing, the world has basically known only one process, and that was mass production. For a very long time, one factory was producing one product over and over again. However, after the Second World War, Japan started to produce things, and they improved upon the existing manufacturing processes massively, and they came up with lean manufacturing. One very famous example for mass production is Ford in America. And one very well-known example for lean manufacturing is Toyota in Japan. Toyota is basically the trailblazer who came up with all of these amazing ideas how to improve a manufacturing process. So today we want to have a look what is the difference between lean and mass production. Alright, what type of workers are working in the lean manufacturing process? They are multi-skilled and they are solving problems on all different levels. In a mass production, the workers are narrowly skilled and they're doing the same thing over and over again. Very similar, the machines in the mass production process, they are single-purpose machines. They're producing the same thing over and over again. In contrast, the machines in the lean manufacturing process, they have a high product variety and they have a massive output. So what's the difference? If we just look at these two things, the lean manufacturing process, the products are of really high quality and they are only products that one specific customer ordered. So there's nothing produced that is not ordered in the first place. The products in that mass production, they are just good enough and there are tons of them. Okay, now how do we achieve a lean manufacturing process? That's the big question, and the two core ideas that Toyota came up with was, number one, every single step of our process must add some value to our product. If we don't add any value to our products in the steps that we're doing or that we're undertaking, why do we do them? If we cannot sell our product for more money at the end because we're doing a certain step, let's get rid of it. Another idea that is very important, let's try to avoid all types of waste. And it's pretty amazing how many different types of waste are actually coming up in a manufacturing process. The definition that Toyota came up with is anything other than the minimum amount of equipment, materials, parts, and working time absolutely essential for the product or for the production is straight away waste. So let's have a look. They defined 7 specific types of waste. And we try to keep all of these 7 types of waste as small as possible. Number 1, overproduction. Our customer ordered 1 phone. We produce 4 phones. So basically we have 3 phones just lying around and waiting for another customer to come along. So we overproduced, and this is really just money sitting around and waiting. Number 1, overproduction. Number 2, this guy, he's just standing there and he's waiting. Waiting time is one of the biggest wastes in a manufacturing process. People waiting, products waiting, materials waiting, any kind of waiting time is a waste and we need to try to avoid it. Number 3, transport. Transport by ship, by train, any type of transport has to be kept as minimal as possible. I know it's not always possible to get rid of all transport, but it needs to be kept to a minimum. Alright, number 4, inventory. Anything that we have on storage, which is just sitting there and waiting, is a waste. So ideally, our inventory is as small as possible and our materials are just arriving when we need them. Alright, let's have a look at number 5. We have our product and we're still adjusting it, we're still working on it, but we do not add really any value to it. So number 5, we're over processing our product. It doesn't add any value, we're still wasting our time on it, it's a waste. Let's not do it. Number 6, motion. If our products, if our materials have to move, if our workers have to move, that's unnecessary. If I walk 5 times to pick up my tools, that's a waste of time, waste of energy. So let's not waste our energy on too much motion. And the last one, defects. This is probably one of the most important one. As soon as our products are not working, our customers will be unhappy, we will have reclamation, and just try to avoid defects as much as possible. Alright, let's sum it up and see what are the main ideas of the lean manufacturing process. Number 1, pull. We only produce what the customer orders. The customer orders one product, we produce one. We're not producing anything more. In every step, we have just one piece in every process step. 0 defects, and the tech, which is the heartbeat of our process, is aligned with the product that we need to produce. Alright, thank you very much for watching this introduction on the lean manufacturing process.